Hey there, Becca here from Inside the Square. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use custom CSS to edit the blog style of your Squarespace website. For this particular tutorial, I am using a Brine demo for part of the Brine theme family. If you are using the newer version of Squarespace 7.1, I have a separate video for you. Check out the information below to grab a link to that one. So if you are using Squarespace 7 in the Brine family, this is the video for you. Let's jump right into it. Here we are in my demo site. I have just the basic blog pulled up here that came with the template, but we're working with custom CSS. So I'm going to navigate to design and then scroll down to custom CSS right here. All right, this is where we're going to be pasting the code. Now I have written down all of these code names for you. I have a blog summary cheat sheet that's available at insidethesquare.co/summary. So here are all of the titles for the particular elements in Brine. So let's say you want to make your font title a little bit bigger or a different color. We can grab that code right there and just say, we'll change the font size up to 4 REM if we want to, just to make it gigantic, and let's make the color my favorite shade of blue. There we go. So that's where you can grab that code. Again, all of these are written down here in the free cheat sheet for you, insidethesquare.co/summary. But I want to talk about these fun ones. I made you a whole page of pre-made code specifically for Brine. So removing what we just did, one of the first things I like to do in these Brine blogs is play around with these image styles. So the first code in here creates a round image. Since these are a 1-to-1 ratio, I'm going to paste this code here. It says, hey, let's take that image and give it a border radius of 50%. And that brings in the borders halfway. Since it's a perfectly square image, that makes this image perfectly round. So it looks kind of cool. I like that one. So another one that I threw in here as well was a grayscale image. So this second code in the cheat sheet there, if I add the period to the top of it, there we go. When we hover over the image, it's going to turn into a grayscale image. It'll have that grayscale filter on it. So that's a pretty cool one. We can do that in reverse as well, where it starts out grayscale unless you hover on it, and then it becomes full color. Pretty cool, right? Again, all of these codes are in the cheat sheet, but these are the fun ones I wanted to show you. I made a few different layouts for us to play around with. This first one is going to create this kind of card-like image. So I'm going to remove that code and paste it right here. And what this actually does is give us a border radius all around the image and the bottom, pulled in those corners just a little bit, and brightened up that font so it really stands out. Now, here's the cool part. We can combine that with the grayscale code as well. So I'm going to grab that hover effect and paste underneath that other code, and now they're gray until I hover on top of it. Pretty cool, right? I think so. All right, I'm gonna remove that code and show off the other two that I designed for you. This one right here, I think this one's pretty neat. It keeps that same square image, but if I add the period at the top there we go. It scoots the title of the blog post up to the top and puts the metadata on the bottom. So all the blog posts look like that. Again, we can use that grayscale image feature if we want to. Popping this right in there. So now they're going to be grayscale when you hover over them. Man, I keep forgetting that note today. There we go. So now it's grayscale when you hover over it. Pretty awesome, right? And then the final one is kind of a variation of that same thing, except I pulled in the edges just a little bit and I gave it a bit of a drop shadow as well. So it kind of pops off of the page. So again, all of these codes are in the cheat sheet here, the 3 of them for you to play around with, but then the complete list of all of the other elements that you can find on this particular page, so you can get really creative with CSS. Regardless of what you do, just make sure you select save when you're done and it'll apply to your entire website. All right, that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching and have fun with your Squarespace website. Bye for now.